Hello there, it's Courtney and come with me on the LFC Stadium Tour. Today is a very special stadium tour and that is allowing fans to walk on the pitch at Anfield, as well as another few photo opportunities that are special to this tour that was on yesterday and today only. But I will be showing you what is usually on the LFC Stadium Tour too. So if you've never had the chance to go, you might learn some new things about LFC today, or this could show you what you can come and see when you're planning your next trip. I will say I absolutely love the stadium tours, and these ones where you get a walk on the pitch, they tend to do this every single year just after the final game of the season at Anfield. You might remember 2 years ago, just before Bobby Firmino left, I did this exact same thing and was lucky enough there to walk on the pitch at Anfield. But today I'm walking on the pitch of the champions, where Virgil on Sunday lifted that Premier League trophy. So let's head in and find out a little bit more about the stadium tour and what you'll see if you do the normal stadium tour yourself. I will also quickly put out that today's stadium tour cost me £60. Now that is not the usual price. Usual price is a lot cheaper than that, and I will put a link in the description below with ways to book, ways to find out what tours you can do, because they have all sorts. They have an ab sale you can do down by the side of the main stand. You can do Legends tours. You can do all sorts. So go check out and find out which one suits you. So here is the front of the stadium, the Kop, and there's a little bit of wayfinding for everyone to find out where the stadium tour entrance is. So like I said, this here is the Kop. You then have the LFC ticket box office, and then over here in big strong bold letters you have where it says stadium tours just here, and you head in here for your check-in for your stadium tours. So here is where you check in, and there's loads of photos, loads of iconic moments with the Reds, and then you check in at this desk, and then you can head in over here when you're called through.
Champions, it's brilliant to see. Fantastic that we're going on the pitch today, aren't we, mate? I can't wait myself. You can't cheer because I want to cheer as well. It's great, isn't it? Well, listen, let's get going. Come on, let's go to these escalators. We're not going to go 6 escalators right to the top. This main stand where you get a great view of the pitch and everything else. And what we do in Liverpool, the fans make the flags. It's not made by the club. They have nothing to do with it. It's not like City, Arsenal, Chelsea. Let's wave the flag when we score. That's why we're all different and unique. Now this tour is all about us winning the league, so I usually put a little bit of European stuff in, but we've got a little bit of time, so we want to talk first and foremost about this great man. When Bill Shankly came, we only won the league 5 or 6 times. So Bill came in December 1959, we weren't very good, we were in the old second division going nowhere. Bill changed everything, won the second division, got us promoted to the top flight, and then again, became champions of England. But the best thing Bill did for us was win the FA Cup, because we've never ever won that. And we won that first time against Leeds in 1965. And ironically, it was his last trophy that he won when he left the club in 1974. He finished off with an FA Cup as well. But he also won his first European trophy, the League Cup. Some of the League Cup, the Cup, he won that for us in 73, 74. But 6 league titles this man won. When you think how hard it is to win the league, Bill, amazing manager, fantastic. So to talk about Bob, our most successful manager, 19 trophies in 9 seasons, 3 European Cups. How brilliant is that? Ancelotti, he's ahead of him, but he's level with Zinedine Zidane, unbelievable. First man to do it. Bob had been a player here, a coach, a trainer, and then he ended up being the manager. But he had great men around the boot room. Roy Evans, Ronnie Moran, I'm going to talk about one in a minute, Smoking Joe, Joe Fagan as well. What a fantastic, our most successful manager. When you do come out the museum, we've got the Paisley Gates, and on top, his 3 European Cups. Fantastic. And there's a great statue of him carrying the young Emma News up, by the way. The pitch just outside the club shop. You see him in his old tracksuits. The only Scouser to manage the team, Smoking Joe. Now I know Joe Fagan, because I know where he lived. He lived in Lindholm Road, just off Fulton Avenue down there. And he used to walk up the ground with a cigarette. The managers can't do that now. So what do? He took paper underneath him, the Daily Mirror, had a cigarette and walked up, coming to the stadium. First season he does the treble, he wins the League Cup, the European Cup, and again, champions of England. Absolutely fantastic. Only started 2 seasons. He left after the tragedy of Heysel, finished with his football. Then we've got this great man took over. The King, greatest player I've ever seen. Did the double 85-86 season. He was playing and managing a team. Imagine doing that. How could you do that? Play and manage the team. But he did it, Kerry. He's also the only man with a stand named after him. When you think what he's given to the club, player, great manage the team on 2 different occasions. But the stand named after him, don't forget after the tragedy of Hillsborough as well, how he supported the families. Absolutely iconic player and a great manager. Come to our first foreign manager, Gerard Houllier. Gerard changed everything here. Sports science was brought in under Gerard. So what they eat, how they train, everything is brought in under Gerard. Alcohol was a problem, he banned it, never been safe since. Great season in 2001, every cup we entered we won. League Cup, FA Cup, UEFA Cup, Super Cup, and he also won the Chelsea Shield. We don't count that. Man City do another thing, but Chelsea Shield's another thing. Great laugh at he says, what a fantastic night he gave us at Istanbul. What a brilliant night that was, 2005, arguably the best game of football has ever been. He was also in charge of Steve Gerrard final when Stevie scored a cracker against West Ham in Cardiff. You can put your sunglasses on, come round here, this fella's showing his teeth, you know who he is, come on. You're not as bright as Bobby Firmino, you say we're the brightest ever. Jürgen Norbert Klopp. What a man. The nearest thing to Shanks. The way he was with the crowd, the fist bumps, the passion. Being capable of dying now. I've won the league for 30 years. Comes back and wins us the league. The European Cup, an FA Cup, the League Cup. The big Disney winning a FIFA World Cup, just thinking the champions of the world and the Jürgen. Absolutely fantastic manager. So much like Shanks. He's like Bob Paisley. He's got quite successful as him. First season, first Dutch manager to win the Premier League, absolutely fantastic. And also, first Dutch captain to lift the Premier League, Virgil. He won it with the A, but he wasn't captain, but he was first Dutch captain to win. Great for these as well, fantastic. Straight in, bang, there's a league title. Fantastic, now we're level with Man United, on 20. Great nights of the past there. Jürgen. On the wall, you got T-Bach and Jimmy against Barcelona. Let's go and see Virgil. I've got a little thing to show us through here. Come on, mate.
We hope you enjoyed the tour. Are you ready to see the pitch? Because I am. Follow me.
Now you've got to walk like that. How good was that? Isn't that absolutely brilliant? It just shows what a fantastic season we've had. Just when you're ready, everybody, you want to come and see Anfield. Completed in 2016. To put that into perspective, you could get bored with football club, pick it up, put it in here, and still have rich seats left. That's how big it is. Now stand business, Mr. Kenny Dudley stands. What's always taller? It's something different because when I was in here when last we won at 89. So folks, we have got some brilliant photographs of Anfield. I'm not showing in this one. Just take the team essentially. I know it's before 1927, but there's no roof on the cop. We look very carefully. This me and Alan waiting to get in. Well look, half time, 3 pence, 6 pence to go with an normal gate. Most important thing on there is the flagpole. Why the flagpole? Yes, it's Great Eastern, the ship that was getting broken up down in the docks at the top end of the mast. It was bought by John Holding, and he brought it up to put the championship pennants off it. The team that won the league in 1891 here at Anfield. It wasn't Liverpool because we were informed until 1892. It was Everton won the league here in 1891. But what happened? That's when the split happened. Johnny will be in a bit of arguments, I'll tell you in a moment, but when Everton left, he left the flagpole. It's been there ever since. Every game you've ever played, that flagpole's been there. The lads know it's flagpole corner in the corner cup. But I don't think that's changed even when I was a small boy. All the houses have been knocked down, the stadium's got bigger and bigger. And it has changed even here. You look at the old turnstiles, for their scorecard for yesterday. Kenman Road, single tier. If you do follow me down a little bit, the old wooden seats, you can see surely the tunnel's changed, the tight tunnel's gone now. Derby match, look at the cup, 28,000 people stood on there. Main stand roof, the main stand what we're in now, look at it now. One obstructed view. What a fantastic, brilliant place to come and watch the game and get a great view. Not one obstructed, saying brilliant.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more if you want.
We have asked what take this everything we've won on there, so we have to put a big sticker, it used to say 19, but it's 20 now. And you put this new graphic on here, which is absolutely brilliant. So if you're not on level 3 or your first time you've been, that was put up right after the Tottenham Hotspur game. You banged that one on the wall, we've got a blue one down here as well. Now I did mention upstairs, Bill won the first one in 73, won it again in 76. Europa League now, UEFA Cup, it was been a great night. It was opened against Alaves, the golden goal game. Gary Mack put the ball in, Dave Way scored an own goal, we won our first one, got 3 of them. I think at the final of the year, he got beat by Seville. We had 4 really. But this is our bread and butter, the one we want to win every year. Same with the Premier League, the European Cup, what Liverpool are synonymous with. First time, goal 77. Kevin Keegan's last game, what a player he was for us. But for £440,000, we got the king, didn't we, from Glasgow Celtic. Scores the winning goal against Bruges. Absolutely outstanding goal. Little Dagley's chip in the corner. Won it again, our second one. Mentioned upstairs, on top being our most successful manager. 19 trophies in 9 seasons. 6 league titles this man won. 6. Brilliant. Got some fullbacks here, haven't we? Some brilliant ones, and hopefully he may sign a couple more brilliant ones as well. Our most decorated player, Phil Neal, has got 4 of these. Barney Rubble, Alan Kennedy scores the winning goal against Real Madrid in Paris in 1981. It's the last time Real Madrid have lost the final, it was against us. Told you about Smoking Joe, the only Scouser to manage the team. There he is with the trophy in 1984. On their pitch in Rome, you beat them, 1-4. The best night of my life, at least with the wife, no honestly, that's what it was. Istanbul, to be in that stadium that night at the Atatürk, absolutely outstanding. I looked again the other day and seen the AC Milan team. What a football team, Maldini, Crespo, Gattuso, Kaka, Shevchenko. Unbelievable football team managed by Ancelotti. Obviously inspired by Stevie G, came back, and we are fifth European Cup, and it was so important to win that because it meant we kept it. So the little story that goes like that. After 2007, you had to change the rules. If you won it 5 times or three times consecutively, you kept it, they give it to you. But they scrapped that in 2007. So the European Cup, what we have for the final Saturday, whoever wins that, Palace or Inter Milan, will have it for 1 hour. They'll dance on the pitch with it, they take it off them, lock it up and take it back to Switzerland. They give them a replica to take back to Italy or into Paris. But before that, we've got to keep it. So it's a fun little story with that. That's the one Man United lifted when they beat Bayern Munich and Barcelona in 1999. So if you know anybody supports Man United, the trophy they lifted, we've got it here. It's whatever they are, along with the other 5. I've got a photograph, I'll show you that one later. Then we're going to come here to the mad night in the Wanda Metropolitano against Tottenham. Absolute unbelievable red hot night when D-Mock scores. Clinched it, then we knew we'd won it after Mo got the penalty earlier on. And we did see great scenes, didn't we, before the sad thing what happened, but what scenes again. The police have said there's about 1 million people in the city for the parade. So again, it's the pull, the draw at Liverpool Football Club. It's absolutely massive. What's happened with our club? We've gone from a local club, from when I was younger you could pay in, now we're a global club. So people from all over the world, again, that's why they're going over to Japan now, playing the game in Japan and also Hong Kong. Because people want to see the team, not just in Liverpool, but all over the world, which is fantastic. You can get your picture with Mo as well if you want. He's here. Remember I told you about the wooden seats in the 1950s? We took a load of them out when they replaced this stand and we put them all here. If you want to have a sit down, get your picture with Mo, you can do. Because down here in a minute, remember he signed and he had that throne when he sat on. We've got the throne here. You can have your picture on the throne down there, what Salah sat on when he signed his contract.
Courtney Neary coming live from on the pitch at Anfield in front of the Kop. What a day. This is the best stadium tour you could do at Anfield ever. On the pitch, I've been on the centre circle where Virgil lifted the trophy, and now look at the Kop behind me. I just lie here like this. This is mental. The sun's come over through, which is lovely. I've got a picture of the Premier League trophy. Got to sneakily touch it as well, say that quietly. You're not supposed to, but if you put your hand behind it, you could get your hand on it, so I got my hand on it. But yeah, wow, this is crazy. You think the memories we've got from on this pitch at Anfield this season, obviously you've got Sunday when we played Palace and he lifted the trophy. Who can never ever forget the Spurs game, which saw Liverpool confirmed Premier League champions. You've got beating Man City, beating Chelsea, beating Brighton was a good game. Obviously we only lost one game in the Premier League season all season at Anfield, and that was the Forest game. There's just, do you know when you're trying to think of how many good memories we've had this season at Anfield and your mind goes blank because there's been so many. This is crazy though. Feels mental doing like a little bit of a chat about this season on it, but yeah, what a season, and who knows what's to come next season. Could we see even more? Could we see the same? Even if we had the same, I think we'd be all happy with that. But if we could see even more, we've even had a brilliant Champions League run this season, let's not forget. We came up against PSG, who are a really, really good side. They're in the final this weekend, and that was probably like the one downfall was the amount of games we had in that moment. But yeah, this is crazy. I might get a little video now of me doing some sort of celebration, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. Don't know what celebration I'm going to do. I might just give the good jump and the fist bump, but we shall see. Let's try. Okay, so that was incredibly cringy, but who cares? I had to do that quick because we're going to get off the pitch now, but look, one last round trip of Anfield. Unbelievable. On the pitch of the champions, let's not forget.
My mate in his white shirt. Folks, so everybody, we're just coming to the end of the part of the stadium. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
How good was that, getting your picture taken with the trophy? And I love the arch as well with the champions on it, brilliant. What we will do is I'm going to take you down to the museum now, and then I'll shake your hand and wish you all the best. But let's go and show you 6 European Cups, because I do love them all together. So please follow me this way. Down on here, don't want nobody on the back of the head. We're going to go round that way by the Shankly statue. Oh, good, yeah. Alright, so shake my hands, yeah? Alright, good. Get closer, hey. He's gone to the entrance once. He went yesterday. He's staying in Universal. He's an epic, right by there. Are they going over to Blackburn? He's going to do a vlog. I know people still ask. Thank you. See ya.
it's not so important that people think that you can. It's much more important that people think that they do. People told me that I turned them from downward to believe. That's not true. Believing is the active act you have to do yourself. I just said we have to. You did it. And I keep believing in you. I can never walk alone again.
Liverpool City itself is a hotbed for talented footballers. And built up the career down the south end of the
As a kid, as a boy, we all drove to these things. It's something that is very special to me.
I don't think there's anything that brings that same sense of pride.
So there we go, the LFC updated new stadium tour, complete alongside a walk on the pitch at Anfield. And like I said, the walk on the pitch is not usually included, it's just being a special 2-day event they do at the end of each season usually. I will say though, today we missed out on the changing rooms and the Anfield sign, just due to the fact they are preparing for the concert. So the concerts use the dressing room, changing room as the dressing room for the artists, so it gets all done out especially for them. But yeah, other than that, really enjoyed it, really love doing the stadium tour whenever I get the chance, and today was obviously even more special as well, with being able to just relax on the pitch, soak it all in, and also see the Premier League trophy. They did tell us it was the real one, it wasn't the replica, it was the one that was on the parade and that Virgil lifted, so that is pretty cool to see. That was the reason why you can't touch it and that. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description below if you want to go and check out how to book a stadium tour. And like I said, there is all different options available on them. You do also get the museum included, which I showed towards the end. Didn't go into much detail on the museum as I have done that in previous videos. And obviously if you come, you can check out the museum for yourself. But like I said, there is loads of options. There's like, you can do the abseil just behind me down that main stand. You can do an abseil that also includes a stadium tour and the museum, or you can do a Legends Q&A one. They do quite a lot, where you'll have an ex-Liverpool player come along and tell you some amazing stories about Anfield while you're doing the stadium tour. And there's even more other options than that as well. But that being said, I'll see you all next time. Bye.